that to hopefully help deal with that Avatar. Points still a bit in Rosen's favor here. We have a tank and an Avatar on the field, so two big, powerful Tier 3 units. Probably the destruction of one of those will decide the match. Rosen opting for a second squad of Devastator Marines, possibly a las cannon to help again with the Avatar. The Shuriken weapons team just barely escaping with 4 HP, and the damage output of the Marines right now is just not quite matching the Eldar's. The assaults got pushed back with only one member remaining. Avatar again stabbing some Devastator Marines. And you can just see the Avatar. Oh no, attacks are going to go down. Oh my goodness, that was a full squad of Technical Marines that died. You can see he used Angels of Death, but it was just a bit too late to save that Tactical Marines. That's just a brutal loss for Rosen. He needed to use that a second sooner and keep those Tactical Marines up. Now he's down the squad and the red for that ability to no real benefit. The Warp Spider and the Altark really taking out this Predator. He needs to move it. He needs to get away from that, but it looks like with the Apothecary's Bolter and the Assault Marines, the Warp Spider does go down. Here comes another Wailing Doom. Not really hitting anything. Mate forced him away, but ultimately didn't pull anything off. Lucky, I think, really, that tank survived there. He probably should have tried to pull that back a little bit, but it was trapped by some excellent positioning from Jamus between an Avatar and an Altark. All these A names making me trip over it here. Looks like this Avatar does go down. Oh man, that tank is really pulling it off for Rosen here. Although the Guardians meanwhile have been capturing most of the map back for Jamus. Jamus not hesitating, going right in for a second Avatar. The las tank does not concern him. One more Avatar in the field, he feels like is the best choice. I really think he should opt for at least something to help him deal with this tank a little better. I know he has the fusion gun and the Banshees, but he really has no ranged AV support. The Apothecary, realizing he's not quite going to be able to deal with those Guardians behind their energy shield. The las cannon not going to be much help until another vehicle gets on the field, so they're getting relegated to capping duties. Not a quick squad, but it's better than standing around and firing las shots at Guardians. You can see he's baiting him in with the Guardians here while his Banshees move in, or maybe not. I thought he was going to move those in around behind, which it looks like he's doing now. Can't quite make up his mind with the Banshees. He's been having that problem a bit throughout this match, is trying to figure out what he wants to do with these Banshees. And tends to get them shot up a little more than they need to be. Assault jump on the Shuriken platform. Both Shuriken platforms have remained up. He needs to get this one out right now, though. Oh, it does go down. That is a squad loss for Jamus, and it looks like the Apothecary is in some dire trouble as well. Oh, that Devastator just saving him. Just barely. It looks like these scouts are going to go down to the Banshees. He should have retreated them a bit quicker. Oh, they do get out. Rosen with a couple lucky escapes there at the end. The Warp Spider getting on the suppression squad. Oh, and a Eldar Storm into his base. Oh no! Oh, that was an excellent drop of Angels of Death, saving at least probably the Devastator and the scouts from the Eldritch Storm. An excellent Wailing Doom. Doesn't kill anything, but certainly knocks them around and causes some damage. Might have gotten a couple models there. This Predator is in trouble. He needs to keep moving that back before... Ooh, one more hit from that Avatar, and... Oh no, he needs to move the Assault Marines. It looks like they're just going to take the hit. Meanwhile, that Avatar is just getting pummeled. He's really been... Jamus has been really aggressive with his walkers, causing some damage, but like I said before, keeping your opponent locked in your base at the cost of walkers really isn't worth it unless you're taking the map, and there's 2 victory points still in Rosen's favor. Unfortunately, this Avatar is going to go down. An excellent sneak attack from the Banshees and the Altark, though, from behind, did destroy the Predator. So that is 1 Predator and 2 Avatars down. Happy they have accomplished their mission. The Banshees and Altark are falling back. That's the tricky part with having these 2 central bases so very close together, is that a sneak attack can come from the rear here if you're trying to avoid the front. With the rest of the map being up top, that's not often the course that units take. Shuriken here set up in the middle. Probably just going to get jumped on in a second here. There it is. And the Warp Spider with his Power Blade is going to start chopping at that Apothecary and keep him away from supporting his Assault Marine. The Warp Spider got focused down by full auto again. Really what you need with the Apothecary to keep him away from your setup squads and keep him from really messing with your army composition. When he has those Power Blades, you need to keep him on his back with full auto, and the damage output also pretty much generally will force off any opposing hero. Assault Marines, seeing the Banshees immediately get out of there. I guess he didn't have the power for a jump, but he probably should have tried to jump out of there before. Oh no, an excellent grenade! Knocked out one of those Assault Marines. I heal a bit too late. But again, with outer reaches, it's just very common for the opponent to get behind you. You can see we're just going to see a repeat of history. Rosen opting for another Predator. Jamus getting himself a 3rd Avatar. This is not very often you see 3 Avatars in one game, but I feel like once you lose 2 Avatars, you should really start considering a different unit to help you out. The melee are obviously very useful with the Banshees, Altark, and Warp Spider, but I feel like at this point, Wraith Guards would have been very helpful in this game. Rosen feels like he's just constantly fighting at the edge of his base, just trying to keep hold of what little bit of map he can. If this VP goes down, it's going to be it for Rosen. He's jumping in right now. I'm not sure if those Banshees are going to be able to deal with those level 3 Assault Marines. Banshees are level 4 themselves, but with the tank rolling in, they realized they weren't going to deal with that and decided to move out in lieu of taking any more resource cost. He knows he doesn't need that victory point to win the game, so he pulled out quickly and smartly there. The Shuriken platform again being a nuisance. The Assault Marines not wanting to waste their energy on that jump right yet. Or actually, they don't have the energy for the jump right yet. And here comes the Avatar. We're going to have the Predator Avatar face off again, only the Predator this time does not have the twin-linked las cannon to deal with that yet. A missed Wailing Doom. Didn't quite hit anything with that. You can see Rosen just going straight for the VPs now. He realizes he's very low on map control and very low on VPs and needs to get some of those ticking away. Drops another, that's the 3rd Angels of Death right here to try to get this victory point decap and draw the game out a little bit more. That was a pretty good play by him. Obviously the scouts up here are not unable to deal with these Guardians, that's why he's not going to the top point. This Predator's in peril though. He needs to get that out of there right now. The Warp Spider can probably warp in and get the last shot on that. Apothecary goes down. It's not looking good for Rosen here. The Altark's going to be able to capture that point back. And the Warp Spider again disrupting this Devastator setup team. The scouts are running around trying to find something they can grab onto here, but being harassed by these Banshees. If they stop moving, they're essentially dead at this point. The Avatar in Rosen's base. It doesn't look like there's much Rosen can do. There goes the Warp Spider shot on the tank with those Power Blades. And it looks like another Eldar Storm. Oh no, sorry Rosen. This looks like the end for you. And oh, there it is, the GG, and Rosen concedes. That was a hell of a match, lots of destruction going on. We saw outer reaches come into play here where Jamus got up behind Rosen's units several times and caused them a lot of grief. And we can see the destruction of the Space Marine outpost here, the Avatar looming over the Assault Marines and the Eldar Storm, trashing the base. Anyways, all in all, a hell of a game. A little bit of lost control there at the end for Rosen. I thought he had it. Probably could have called in some avatars or something. Or avatars. Avatars were in the game. Terminators, anyways, to help him out. I was criticizing Jamus's building of the 3 avatars throughout the game, but obviously it worked out for him. Good game, well played by all. Thanks for watching, everybody, and hope you guys will come back next time.